We've entered the month of December, final month before the transfer window does open. Milan, Fiorentina to start off this episode. If you guys are brand new here, why not consider subscribing and dropping a like down below? It is always appreciated. Let's see how many likes we can drop on this episode. Milan, Fiorentina, San Siro the venue. Let's jump into it. Like I mentioned it last time, I think Tomori starting on the right hand side of defense and then either having Calabria or Des there will really help out with stability. Theo and Kalulu on that left hand side. Olivier Giroud, I switched the camera to play pro clubs. Let's get back on the game cam. Giroud, that's 10 matches for him. And I saw a couple comments about Brahim Diaz. He just hasn't been performing. Nikitelar has been a lot better. And Diaz, I guess we're going to let him go back to Real Madrid or we purchase him just to make it that much more realistic, because I don't know exactly the terms and conditions of the loan for Diaz. That one's whipped in. Salamakers, the header. Golini makes the save. Salamakers has been playing well as of late. He's trying to say, don't replace me. But we're definitely going to go for a right winger. Leao, just outside the box. Yassine Adli scored last episode. Tries to hit that one first time. Tomori. Gonna have so much time to control this one. Fikayo. Davide. Salamakers. Nikitelar. Giroud making that run in behind. Giroud has got Leao. What vision by Olivier Giroud to find Leao. Continue on like this, boys. Roma looks like they're only gonna continue to win games. Juve needs to beat them. They're playing them a day after this one. Leao continuing to score and continuing to play well. Chelsea, I think, was a real wake-up call last episode. Definitely not gonna look past that 4-0 loss against Chelsea. There's nothing more we can do from that. You got to take the games as they come. Leao can try and send forward Giroud if he can get a touch to it. That's Milenkovic with the clearance. We got to put that out of our minds and just move on from it. It's not the worst thing because we've already qualified for the knockout stages. Leao making the run forward, slipping inside. Leao, great play by Leao. Caught the goalkeeper off guard with his fake shot. Giroud, nice ball. Pulls it across. Maignan has to face up on a shot, and he doesn't make a save. How do you want to stop that? Ricardo Saponara scoring. Drawn level. As simple as that, boys. Just really poor defending. Davide and Tomori can't stop that one. Maignan. Nice Adli. Salamakers. Yassine Adli. Leao trying to get in there. Leao just toe poking it. And the Kitelar. Didn't think I had an opportunity to shoot. Davide trying to send the cross into Giroud. For a bright start here in the second half. Leao. Great skill by Leao. Gonna try to pull it in. Giroud in the box. Giroud takes the time. Giroud. The screen maybe by Nikitelar helped that one out. Giroud, 11th goal of the season. I've definitely been noticing some things after playing this game. This is like the launch day. Goalkeepers definitely need to be fixed. Other than that, guys, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm enjoying this game. I'm having fun. I don't want them to change the gameplay with update. Maybe various tweaks here and there. But this is possibly like the best experience I've had with a FIFA in a while. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm having a good time playing it. I'm even playing Ultimate Team for like the first time in 2-3 years. Gonzalez inside the box. Good block by Kalulu. Golini might make a mistake. He does. Esposito. Salamakers now. Gonna look to hit it from outside. That's insane from Alexis Salamakers. What a strike. Nobody closing him down. That one is definitely worth another look. We know he has it in his locker. And he hits it beautifully, Salamakers. Look at that strike past Golini. Golini maybe would want that one back, but Salamakers trying to tell me that, hey, stop looking for a right winger. What a goal. Giroud finds Leao. Leao. Theo. Pulls it back to Franks. Esposito outside the box. Doesn't go for the shot. He fakes it. Esposito. The save. Fiorentina just look deflated. Barak. Strike from distance. Maignan makes the save. Davide. Gotta get there. Lovely stuff from Davide. Him and Dest have been sharing the game time this year, and they're doing it very well, man. Davide I've had my criticism about him, about his speed in this game. That's a ball that gets whipped in. Jovic scoring. Fiorentina pulled to within one. Poor defending once again. Gallagher. The strike saved by Milan. 4 minutes of additional time. They've got their goalkeeper Golini up. Milan. Get this away, boys. Salamakers. You might have time. Oh no, I was trying to force the empty net goal. Castrovilli. Get this away, boys. No! Jovic, man. Where did you come from? Fiorentina draws it level. Just goal fest upon goal fest upon. Nobody able to defend. Now we're going to drop points here for stupidity. Nah, that's not right. That's not right how the ball just... He touches it. Hits his head. Jovic finds the ball in the box after Salamaca's incredible strike. That is incredibly frustrating. I don't know why. I don't know how. But we have to somehow catch up to Roma. That's frustrating, man. I'm a bit frustrated after that result. But the only like silver lining from it is that Roma finally lost their first game of the season. 14-0-1. Juve did some good for us. They won that game, and now we're 9 points. We're 9 points back. It's still a long season. Diaz getting his first start in a while. Let's jump into these highlights. Looks like a Milan counter-attack. Adli still playing because Tonali is injured. Ibrahimovic with the run, it looks like, but Yacine Adli gonna take his time. Macias, can he send him through? Not a good touch, not a good ball at all, and a Dinamo Zagreb solo run. We're secured into the knockout stages. We're getting some players. The game time! Ibrahimovic proves that he can still score. Zagreb got a red card. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Looks like they might have gotten a red card off maybe when we had that free kick. Leao with a solo run. A good ball from somebody into him. Leao trying to beat the defender with speed. Leao onto that right foot. Leao just inside. Had some better options. And another counterattack. Diaz looks like he just received the ball or is about to play it. Looks like Rebic has come on for Milan. No, that ball was for Rebic. Diaz. Yeah, the red card looks like it hurt them a lot. Ibrahimovic actually did come off. Grunic gonna find Leao. Leao trying to use some dribbling here. Plays Teo. Teo wide. Rebic get in there. He hasn't gotten that much game time as well, Rebic, because of Leao, because of all the depth we have. Adli, poor touch. Milan, looks like we might finish first, depending on the head-to-head result, the goal differential, the this, the that. In other news, Kylian Mbappe has won the Ballon d'Or. I don't know if he deserved it. I don't know what he's been doing, but he won the Ballon d'Or. Standings, we're still there, guys. Like I said, 9 points behind Roma with more than half the season to come, guys. So, yeah, we finish in second. It's definitely because of that head-to-head with Chelsea, but it is what it is. Now we await our round of 16 draw. A total of 9 points Hellas Verona has this season in the top flight of Italian football. Shouldn't be a problem here. I'm saying it, this should not be a problem. Unless we don't take our chances and they somehow get goals here and there. Why is Leao kicking us off? Giroud is a striker. Looks like a corner kick for Milan. Ikitelar. Ball gets whipped in. Tommaso Pobega. Giroud. Had to pounce on it earlier. Another corner kick for Milan. Pobega. He can send Leao. Leao gonna take it in his stride. Rafael Leao. What a ball by Pobega. 1-0 up against Verona. We have to. We can't lose against Verona, man. It's already like 5-6 opportunities we've had. Another counter-attack. De Kitelar. Giroud. Looking to make the run in behind. Olivier Giroud is through. On goal. Gets saved by Chiesa. But the play still continues. Salamakers. Ball gets whipped in. Giroud somehow gets the header. Looks like Calabria came off. On comes Des to relieve him. Henry. The strike just wide, and it's a penalty kick for Milan. I haven't been able to get a penalty yet just playing this game, but the fact that we're getting them here in the highlights. Giroud converts from the spot. 83rd minute corner. Looks like Thiaw has actually came on. Good header away by the young German. Leao putting the pressure, retrieving the ball. That's the end of this one. 2-0 victory. Leao scoring, Giroud scoring. Bounce back after that tough draw against Fiorentina. Leo Maretti, 6'3", left-footed. That's 17 years old, signing him up to the academy. Brazil, after bringing us that massive center back, really hasn't brought us back anything. Let's take a look at the final scouting report from the Netherlands. Looks like some fantastic player here. But we're going to go with Jan-Pieter Janssen. He looks like the best one out of the bunch. Signing him up to the academy. Sending our scouts back out. There's a lot of highlighted games that are going to be coming up. It's Udinese, it's Salernitana to finish off the month of December. It's not the most interesting games. And I don't think you guys want to see 5-6 minutes of highlights against these teams. I know what my viewers like. Milan, Udinese. Calabria starting. We got Frank starting as well, and Giroud up top trying to continue that great run of form. A free kick in a dangerous territory. Esposito actually does have the best free kick stats. Don't know if we're going to go for the shot. Don't know if we're going to go for the cross. 28.1 meters. Esposito. Can he try and catch the goalkeeper off guard? Would be lovely to score. A free kick from here. What a save by Padelli. Benacer. Finding Leao. Leao, to try to drop it. I went for a pass instead. It went for a shot. Penalty kick for Milan. Olivier Giroud to get us in this one. The save by the goalkeeper, Padelli. He saved Esposito's free kick. Saving a penalty here on one of the top goal scorers in Serie A. Giroud finally lost possession of the ball. Another free kick opportunity. Esposito. Esposito finding Theo. He's going to continue going. Esposito, one touch. That was in the back of it. Okay, pretend that never happened. Leao. I just got robbed of a sure Esposito goal. I just got robbed. No way. EA. Come on, man. Leao driving through at the defense. Gonna play Giroud. This has sure goal written all over it. Esposito robbed of a goal. Let's just say it was going off target, I guess. But that looked like it was in. Giroud gets us one up. I can't believe that happened. That's the first time I've seen that. Leao with him. Gonna send him Leao. This one. Oh, Leao, what are you doing? Okay, he's gonna leave it for Giroud. Why did Leao take such a heavy touch? That's the end of this one. Should have been up 2-0. Should have been up 3-0. But a 1-0 victory against Udinese away from home at the Dacia Arena. I'll take it. So we're going to tie down Giroud to a new contract. I don't want to lose him on a free. He's going to be great for depth next season. Definitely not going to be a starter. We're going for sure for a striker because Ibrahimovic retiring next season. Colombo coming back. But Giroud tying him down to a new contract. He is decreasing, but he still continues to score. I don't know if you could see, but look who's returned to the lineup for the final match in December. Sandro Tonali returning from his 4-week injury. Salernitana just off the back of a big victory against none other than Fiorentina. Gonna look to take them on here at the San Siro and try to pick up another victory and just continue to put pressure on Roma, who drew a game. They dropped points again, this time drawing. That's a poor pass to Piontek. Okay, penalty kick for Milan. I thought it was for Salernitana. They've been all over us this game. Is Milan gonna strike again? I think they will. Olivier Giroud missed it last time. This time sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Giroud gives us the lead in the 47th, 48th minute. Corner kick for Salernitana. It's been 3 highlights for Salernitana and a penalty kick for Milan. Vilena looks to whip in and maybe find the head of... There is, I think, Piontek still on. Good header away by Theo. Solo run for Macias. Plays in Leao. Rafael Leao's through and goal. Leao gonna look to finish. Should have maybe went for Giroud. Sepe mixed the save. Giroud maybe a little bit more confident in there. Giroud. Just on the edge. Finds Benacer. Comes out to Dekitelar. Yassine Adli. Good control here, Benacer. Good dribbling by Ismail. Gonna drop it back. Giroud in the box. Giroud. Good dribbling. Theo. Goes for the strike. It takes a touch off the defender. Free kick opportunity for Salernitana. Where have the nameplates gone? They're going to go short and try to take the strike from outside. Did Maignan get a touch to that one? Because that was dangerous. Adli looking for one of those players in the box. Finds Ismail Benacer. It's going to be a solo run for Giroud to hopefully cap off a victory. Giroud has got to get a good touch on this one and then break around the defender. Olivier Giroud for his second goal of the match. Giroud, good stuff here by Giroud. Luigi Giuseppe, but he continues on. Giroud finds Leao. He's got the net empty. It's going to be cleared away. Giroud was this close to scoring his second goal. That caps off the month of December with another victory. Only blemish is that draw against Fiorentina, man. So frustrating. I've been having a little bit of a dilemma. Obviously, the Guitar has been playing a lot, and that's because Brahim Diaz, whenever he did play, he just didn't feel right in this game. But every time I would advance into the transfer window, they would recall him back from loan. And because I'd like to keep it realistic, they have a buy option, Milan. Now, what do? Do we let him go back to Real Madrid? Do we buy him back? Do we try to spend? He's worth about 35 million. I did some advancing. You can buy him for about 35 million and continue to give him a spot in the team and just try and fill the gaps. It's because Brahim and De Ketelaere has been just playing so well. So that's why I continue to reward De Ketelaere with the game time. So let me know what you think we should do with this whole Brahim Diaz situation. Let's say maybe Real Madrid needed him, they called him back from loan. They do have a buyback option in real life. Let me know what we should do with Brahim Diaz. I haven't been using him because De Ketelaere has been playing very, very good. So that's my reasoning for not using Brahim Diaz. Yeah, this episode was not really jam-packed with some big games, but entertaining games to say the least. We had Fiorentina, that 3-all draw, 1-0 victory against Zagreb, 2-0 against Hellas, 1-0 and 1-0 against Salernitana. The bigger games are going to start to come, including Napoli. We have the Super Cup against Inter coming next episode, the transfer window opening. Let me know what you guys think about the signings that I did pitch to you guys. We've made up some ground against Roma. Look at that. We're in second place, 42 points. Roma, 49, 16 victories, a draw and a loss for them. We're starting to score a little bit more, but Giroud with the majority of the goals. Do we have our Champions League round of 16? Looks like Bayern, Chelsea, Napoli, PSG, Benfica, Liverpool, Milan, Marseille, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Porto, Man City, Sporting Atletico, and Leipzig, Inter Milan. I'd like to give you guys a run through of the squad, see how they're developing at the halfway point of the season. Just taking a look, Giroud indeed has 15 goals, guys. Insane for him. 6 for Leao, 4 and 4 for Ibrahimovic and De Ketelaere in his final season. Zlatan Salamakas with 3 goals. Colombo has 2 goals in 4 games in Serie A. Divock Origi with 2 goals. Then 1 for Teo, Adli, Benacer, Esposito, and Pobega. Hernandez, like I said, guys, most of the creation comes from that left-hand side. So investing in a right winger would be the way to go. Teo with 7 assists. Tonali back from his injury with 5. Leao with 4. Adli, Benacer, Giroud with 2, and then we do have Dest, De Ketelaere, Messias, Esposito, Gallara, who's on loan, Salamakers, Davide Calabria, Krunic with an assist each. Mike Maignan has increased ever so slightly. That's the power of the balanced development plans. They're not getting overrated so quickly, up to an 88. Hernandez up to an 87. Incredible stats for him. World-class player. Fikayo Tomori, 85 overall for the young Englishman. 25 years old. Can only continue to flourish. Serie A MVP of last season. 85 overall for Rafael Leao. He struggled a little bit at the beginning, but finally has come into his own. Ismail Benacer, 84 overall for him. Changed him to a central midfielder because that's what we've been playing with. Can always change him back to a defensive midfielder. Sandro Tonali isn't growing. That might be due to his injury, but is going to continue to train, continue to be on a balanced development plan. Going to take about a few weeks to get there, but because of his match sharpness, he's playing a lot better than him, and it gives us a more realistic feel to the team. Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored some goals here and there, still 82. Davide up to an 81. He's been playing a lot more as of late, giving him and Serginho Dest the starts. Kerr has dropped off by 1. Charles De Ketelaere has gone up to an 80, and he's continuing to play well. That solid player trait really helps him out. Giroud, you already saw it, down by 2. Rebic hasn't been playing that much, just Leao's been incredible, and Rebic has been used for depth. Alulu up to a 79. Florenzi, don't think he's played a game. Just Dest in Calabria. There's really not that much space for Florenzi. Diaz has gone up by 1. Let me know what you guys think I should do with Brahim Diaz. Serginho Dest has gone up to a 78. He is injury prone. Why do we have so many injury prone players? Omega, just green stats everywhere. He's got like 4 yellow stats, 1 orange, just insane. He's got some great games under him, a great goal as well. Not really much to say about Krunic, Bakayoko, Origi. Alex Esposito just continuing to play well, and he's only going to continue to grow from here. The young man, 17 years old. What does he have to the next overall? 25 weeks, but he's going to continue to play well. Don't want to overrate these players. Yassine Adli up to a 76 for the young Frenchman. We've got some depth, guys, everywhere, and I keep saying that because the depth is phenomenal in the side. Aster Franks has gone up by just a 1. He's continuing to play some 6 games off the bench. He's happy with his play time. They're definitely not going to call him back from loan. And Malik Thiaw has played a couple games here and there. He's going to be great for the future if Kier maybe retires next season, and he's played 5 games. He's alright with his play time, but at this young age, he's not going to get that much. And the players on loan, Colombo has been growing well. Daniel Maldini has been growing by +2. Lazetic is leaving on loan come January. Brescianini as well on loan at Como, and Stania gonna look to sell him on. So that's been it, boys, for this episode. Not that many. We only played 1 game, and then we did the highlights, but I think there's enough in here for you guys to stay entertained. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you guys can leave me a like down below. Transfer window coming next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.